Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Songhai. So as you can see, I decided to restart the series. I know that some of you don't like when I do this, that I use the same starting location, but this is how I prefer learning the game, that I can play from the same starting position that I failed with and make some adjustments that I think will increase my chances to win, and see what happens, how the game changes. And basically, then I can compare which decisions are better and why, which results that brings. So I decided to restart the series from the same starting location. I actually tried to replay the previous episode a couple of times off camera because I had some ideas how to change the approach to the war with Polynesia, and when I changed the approach I was able to make some gains. I conquered the first city, started an attack on the next one, but in the end, no matter what I did, I was always too late. Taking the first city was quite easy. I was able to do that pretty reliably, but after that, basically the second counter-attack that Polynesia launched was too much for me every time. So the game wasn't lost at the moment where I decided to restart, but it was pretty obvious that in, I don't know, 40, 50 turns, the situation will become just unbearable. And there is no point in going further when I know that the game was basically unwinnable. But I think it should be winnable with this starting location. And I see some mistakes that I made during the previous attempt that I think I can fix, and hopefully that will give us a better chance at winning. I'm still not certain that I can win here, but I think it's not hopeless. If I play better, we may at least have a better shot, higher chance of winning, or maybe at least control our continent in the end. The problem is still gonna be on the other side of the world with the Aztecs, who obviously we now know have half of a continent for themselves, and they will be a nightmare later. But we'll see. Let's see if we can, or if I can play this better, and what consequences that will have. So, settling the capital. With the starting location that we have, I still want to settle on that lapis. Oh, by the way, I'm going to play certain parts of the game slower now to make sure that I make, let's say, fewer mistakes. I still don't think that I can make only the perfect decisions, even though I now know some things that I usually wouldn't because we already played with this map. There are still some things where I won't have the complete information to make perfect decisions, but I will in some places play a little bit slower to just try to avoid unnecessary mistakes, let's say. Okay, now we want the monument. This would make 6 turn difference. We wouldn't grow. No, we can't afford it to do that. You will go there. You will go there. That's what I would usually do. Not much of a difference with the approach to exploring. Research. So that's gonna be the first change. Last time we did wheel into construction, but as a result of that, we got trapping very late, and we wanted to start hunting barbarians as soon as possible, and that basically forced me to go into 6, I think it was 6 warriors, which are fine for killing barbarians, but are basically useless for early skirmishes with the AIs. If I want to fight the AIs earlier, I need to have archers. So I'm gonna do wheel into trapping into construction. Sure, that delays Tabia, which we really need for production in our capital. But well, we have to get those archers. I need to start fighting earlier than last time. I thought that if we start fighting with chivalry, that it's gonna be enough. I just didn't expect that by the time we get chivalry, the AIs will have gunpowder. Like that was quite unfortunate, or we're quite close to gunpowder. So I need to start taking advantage of the authority opener and the dominance earlier. And ideally throughout the whole game. If I have only melee units, specifically warriors, they are just useless for killing AI units. I need those archers and I need them early. They are better for killing barbarians, it's easier, and then I can set up some kind of a like killing grounds. It's probably gonna be fighting with Polynesia. To just keep killing their units. Have a long war where we don't want to gain territory, just to kill units over and over again. Get Fate, get get Science, and that should speed things up enough that we get that we get to Chivalry earlier before the AIs are just too far ahead for Chivalry to be effective enough. So that's the plan. Next, there are of course other things. This one change won't really be enough, of course, but this is how early it starts. Like going construction, I think was my first mistake. Going for the Tabia was a bait that I took, and it was wrong. I still need to get it early, just not right away. I need those archers. You can keep going this way. You can keep going this way. Okay, now we can play faster for a bit, not really much to do. Another thing that was wrong, I think, was going for... I think we had the city, was it here or here? The city we had in this area. I underestimated the aggressiveness of expansion of the AIs. It really surprised me quite a bit how aggressive Polynesia was with settling of this area. In an area where I wanted to have one city, he settled 3 cities very quickly. And yeah, that was basically what in the end lost us the game. If there was one city or somewhere where I planned it, then it basically would be easier because we wouldn't have to we would have more room. When I took this city last time, as I was trying to play off camera, I wasn't able to take the city that was here and I think here, because there just wasn't enough room for my units to take them quickly enough, and the counter attacks just eventually exhausted my units so much that I had to pull back and never had a chance to attack again. So what we need to do is prevent prevent Polynesia from getting control over this area. I actually don't mind if they get a better control over the area to the south in the jungle, because that will lead to even more tension between Polynesia and Russia. Okay, we don't want to go there. And we need to keep growing. What we could try is to steal some civilians from Polynesia. Can't do that as early as it used to be possible, because the AIs now first get some units before they get the workers. They used to start with the worker. That's why it was advisable to always find an AI capital as soon as possible and steal the worker they used to start with. At this point, they don't have a worker right from the start. So, and it takes them a while, sometimes quite a long time, to get their first worker. But we could try to steal it. We could try to steal some settlers, maybe. I don't really want to kill this brute. I just want to keep exploring. Maybe he will somehow survive long enough that we eventually kill him for some culture. Okay, how far do we want to go? About here, and then we will head to the other side. Next. Do I want to explore in the jungle with the warrior? Probably not. Now when there are barbarians running around, I want to pull the warrior back to the capital. We can go probably here and now go to the other side. Next. Let's make sure we stay in the forest and jungle for faster movement. Next. We can probably fortify here. And now Stonehenge. Now we need to lock the production, get the Stonehenge as quickly as possible. Next. I was even thinking about settling my second city here, if it's still unsettled by the time. But the problem with that is that without knowing what I know after the previous attempt, I would never do this move or never make this move. Settling the wonder first is, or not the wonder, settling this city and then the wonder is just better. Like, not getting the wonder as soon as possible, that's the goal that it gives is just makes such a difference. One, two, three, four. I could even settle here. Problem is with the Polynesia, it doesn't stop them from settling up here. They can always do it. Next. Basically here, like, thinking about how much do I want to use the information that I have from the previous run. Okay, the warrior can remove the rest of the fog, and the scout will go north so that we have the our side of the continent fully explored. Come on. Oh, there are barbarians everywhere. I hope this one move. No, he doesn't move south. We may have a problem here. Next, please don't attack from the hill. Okay. Well, there goes the Pathfinder. I don't think I can save him. There are just too many brutes. They will cut me off eventually. If this tile was open, then maybe I would have a chance. No, actually, maybe they made a mistake. Hey. Let's go this way. Actually, I will make it. Thanks to these forests. And them not cutting me off. This brute should have moved here and I would have been screwed. So you can now heal up. Next. Yep, now I'm fast enough to run away from them.
Even brute beasts and wandering.
Let's hide in the city. Pathfinder is still quite fragile. And I think he will sit there until we kill at least some of the barbarians that are running around. There are just too many of them right now. So, how do we do this? I think I will get one more warrior. With 2 warriors and the Pathfinder, we can destroy a camp or 2. That will give us the money for the first archer, and that starts the snowball. That will also give us the culture to get tribute. Tribute will help with the money. After tribute, I will actually take dominance. And that's another thing that will help us not be as far behind. Then we go Imperium, and then we finish Authority. Okay, so for a few turns we just sit in the capital now. We need the opener. And we need the second warrior. Bit of expanse, that's fine. That was a really quick Pantheon. to check if there is a new camp somewhere on the coast. Maybe not. Let's just get the hell out of there. Let's wait one more turn before we start moving, so that we are one turn away from the opener. Next. There is a camp, I knew it. So that's the camp that we want to go after. It's not quite enough damage, so we'll just fortify. Next. Wow. How did we take so little? Oh, it's because only one of them attacked. Okay, fine. Drill for you. Question is, do I want to start killing them now, or do I want to wait for Stonehenge to get the Pantheon, so we also get Fate from every single kill? I'll just get the culture. It's quite important to get the tribute as soon as possible. Fortify, go. Now they will probably... Oh, he just killed himself. Let's make sure there are no surprises around here. Excuse me. Next. Not sure that I want to start attacking. I'll make sure they can't embark right next to the camp. I mean, embark, disembark. Look at that, pyramid's gone on turn 40. That's disgusting. And I'll go with the same Pantheon again. I don't think it's a bad choice going with God of War. Just I didn't get enough out of it last time early enough. I really thought that I will be fine when I start, or if I started fighting when I did. And well, I was wrong. So I'll just try to squeeze more out of it. I think the Pathfinder will be fine if he just keeps defending. Okay, what are our options now? One option is to go Shrine immediately. But I think... let's see, 26... I'll do Archer into Shrine. That is 18. Well, and then we have to build the Tabia. Next.
Thou shalt not.
That's gonna hurt, but I will be able to just run away. Okay, how much money do we have? 128. And we get tribute. I'm thinking about buying a worker first instead of buying an archer. If I did that, let's see, I have 128 gold. We get 30, so it's 160, let's say, in 5 turns. Then I'll be missing... I will have enough, actually, in a few turns. I need to kill one more barbarian. No, wait, I won't. I will have enough for an archer. I won't have enough for a worker. There's 1, 2, 3 camps that we know about. So 3 camps at 300 gold. Maybe it's better to get the archer and just destroy those camps faster to get the money for the worker. Yeah, let's get an archer. We'll have 2 archers, and with that, killing or destroying camps, it's super easy. Oh, that's not enough. Oops. Okay, let's return to friendly territory to heal a little bit faster. And next target, is probably this camp because we can get there along the river very quickly. Next. Monaco desires first. We can't really do anything about it. Oh, he already settled here. Wow, that was fast. What is the turn? 44. Well, if he decides to just spam cities, if he just gets the next settler right now and goes for more cities up here, I just can't do anything. Like, that's way too fast. I kind of expect for this plan to work, the AIs to behave similarly and do similar things in the early game as last time. I'm not saying that I expect them to do the same exact moves. It just last time it took Polynesia some time to start settling up here. So if this time they completely change their approach and have cities here by turn 80, then yeah, that's game over again, I guess. Maybe then I would just try to expand this way and try to attack Shaka first instead. Maintain friendship with Polynesia. We could adjust. It just not what I'm planning for the series. Next. Is he gonna attack? No, good. So now we need to heal up as quickly as possible. Where did the new camp spawn? Did we get the pop-up that there is a new barbarian camp? Next. Okay, that's the money that we need for an archer. You are going down. Yeah, let's speed up the growth. We don't really need that production right now. If we finish... We should be able to finish the shrine in less than 13 turns that we need for the construction. Because I think we will get another border growth in time with the bonus culture we are getting from kills. And that will give us production to speed things up, so it should be fine. Here we want that archer. Next. Cool. Now when we have range supported, the warriors should be fine, even though they are not fully healed. They won't be attacking. They will just protect the archers. Wait, fortify, go. I'm thinking if I want to destroy this camp, if I do that, I'll make it so much easier for Polynesia to expand north. Maybe I'll just leave that camp there. fortify. Okay, you two can heal a little bit while the archers are doing their job. Why not? Let's just destroy the camp one turn earlier, even though it means taking some damage. And we will move this way. Next, let's see how much this number changes. Only 12 turns. Expected it to change a little bit more. So from here we can start shooting at the camp. I think I'll move this guy around because I just can't attack the camp from anywhere else. Who got tutelary gods? Unknown. I hope it's not the Aztecs. I don't think so. I still think I want to fight him early. At least try to kill some of his units early. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think now we are saving up for a worker. How much time do we still have? 3 turns. Let's sink some production into a worker. We're gonna need, of course, to train a worker at some point. Oh, that's a nice Nice bonus. Already thinking about the attack on Samoa, but what we need is them to remove this forest. If they don't do it, then it just won't work. They should remove it once they get the tag to get the cinnamon, so then we can get 3 catapults here. The city is ours. Just have to make sure he doesn't get cities in the north. Is that a kill? Yes. $229. Oh, he's running away. Come on. I can probably still catch him. Because if I move away from the coast, he shouldn't see me now. So I hope he lands here or here, and then I might be able to kill him next turn. And this is the one of the most important decisions. See, I'm gonna make a cut here. And try to like estimate how much science I would get out of dominance if I picked it first, if it's worth it, because of course taking Imperium also means getting some science, but it also means that we'll start developing a city earlier, noticeably earlier. You get the first 3 social policies relatively fast. The fourth one is where it slows down a lot. So can I afford to delay Imperium by 25, maybe 30 turns? I'm just curious how much I would speed things up this way. can do this. Because I'll get the next citizen in one turn anyway. Well, as I said, let's make a cut here. And I'll think about this off camera for a while because I'm really not sure what to do here. This is an important decision. I think I will actually go with Imperium again, but then I have to decide where is the city going to be. If I settle here, then I will lock this area and won't have to really worry about Polynesia settling here. There'll still be some city locations, of course, available, but it will be much more likely that he just started going in this direction. So can I afford to lose this city? With that, we are losing 2 tiles with horses, so it's quite a lot of horses that we would lose that way. And this is also a garbage city, by the way. So settling it second just sucks. It won't give us anything. Right, it has wheat, and that's it. Maybe what I do is just once again go first. Even thinking about going first here. Now, first, second, third. Or first, second, third, fourth. And then another question is, do we try to squeeze more cities into this area? Just work with the same, let's say, same amount of tiles as last time. Just have more cities and the same same amount of land. Well, we'll see next time. Let's make a cut here. So I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.